Ready to go?
What's up, everybody? This is Mike and Dave. Hit the stage. I'm Mike.
I am Dave.
I don't know why I just did that. Oh,
I
sensual.
don't know why. Trying to slow jam shit?
Today we are talking about good songs by bad bands.
Oh, man, you fuck.
I killed you on the first one, I know. I did it on purpose, and I didn't do it on purpose.
It's so fucking bad. So the criteria for this is a good song by a band that maybe people like, but in general are not loved.
This is going to be very subjective because
And controversial.
what happened with this, I found it very hard to do because if I don't like a band, I technically don't like any of their songs.
Well, I went by bands that I like that people shit on.
Okay, all right.
Or that I shit on myself and other than like one song.
Right.
Like you started off by picking the bottom of the fucking barrel.
You know why? People love this song.
Who? I know one person.
Who?
My friend Jess.
Go on TikTok or we send each other the reels.
No thanks.
And whatnot. Okay, don't.
I'm a cranky old man. I can't do TikTok. That's your
I didn't
job.
say to go on it. I didn't say to be on it. Make fucking fat videos on it.
That's all I can make. Fat guy dancing.
No, what I mean is that there's nothing but people singing this song. Oh wait, did we even say what it is?
No.
It's
No.
What?
No. Don't talk about it like it's a good thing.
I'm not. I'm just
You
gonna.
were going to
bring
say it
up
all
the
upbeat and shit.
What do you want me to cry when I say it? All right, you say it. Go ahead. Say it all
No,
angrily.
I kind of want you to cry now.
Go say it angrily. Go ahead.
This is fucking Break Stuff by Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, baby.
It has to be said on the exhale.
Okay.
Otherwise, it could mean something positive. This fucking sucks. I blame you for picking this. I blame Fred Durst for existing. I blame Korn for finding Fred Durst.
I tried to find a better Limp Bizkit song.
There isn't.
Very
None
hard.
of them are good.
No, they're kind of terrible, but they are angsty Mike. I mean, that's what I was into when I was, in my
Douchebaggery. I get it.
Yeah, no, but I didn't act like that. I let them act like that. Remember, I told you the whole story. I saw them on I think it was Warped Tour.
And Big Toilet.
Yeah, yeah.
It's called Fred Durst.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who we're talking about.
But it's a song that a lot of people like, and it's a terrible band.
Here's the sad part. I know enough about these guys to actually dislike them.
What about Wes? Even Wes?
Wes Borland, Sam Rivers, John Otto, and Fred Durst. I know every single band member's name.
Oh, okay. Good
I
for
also
you.
know that the drummer and the bassist are cousins.
Are they?
Yeah.
All right.
And they can all burn in fucking hell. I hate this
Right.
band.
Isn't DJ Lethal in this too?
Yeah, whatever.
Is he a house paint guy? I think
How the
so.
fuck would I know?
I don't know. You knew everything else about him. You thought they fucked each other. I don't know what the fuck.
I said they were cousins. You went to fucking each other. Wow. That was very, I don't want to say South Carolina. You know what I mean? It was very,
That's what I heard when you said they were cousins.
yeah, Alabama.
I don't know.
You went to Alabama cousins. We're going to keep it casual.
Anyway,
You're a fucking mess.
so this song, I enjoy.
Yeah,
It
I
gets
bet you do.
It gets you through a couple days sometimes. Not you personally,
Yeah, definitely
obviously.
I couldn't even get through this whole song without one. And it's a short song.
It is. I gave you a good one.
In what universe was this the good one?
1997.
Yeah, never once.
Yeah, that's you.
Red backwards hat, jeans hanging off your ass. No, this was never me.
No, you never wore the big Jenko jeans?
I did wear Jenkos.
Oh,
And you
okay.
know what the difference was?
You were fat.
I'm fat.
And they were just
Actually, I wasn't as fat back then.
I'm sorry.
But I know you keep going on the fat
Yeah.
jokes.
I'm really.
You've gotten comfortable with it because I'm comfortable with it. And now you're starting to feel bad.
I am.
Good. No. So
Sorry.
I think I broke them.
Yeah.
So I wore Jenkos, and the thing was, I was a teenager. This was a full-grown man. He was making conscious decisions on how to dress.
Yeah, he was a full-grown man. This is true.
He's 50 what now?
I don't know.
Well, I'm only 40 something now.
Okay.
So he's at least 8 to 10 years older than me.
Yeah.
So that's the difference between a teenager trying to figure out him and a grown man going, I'm going to be cool. And he was never fucking cool.
Yeah, all right. At the time, I think, not me personally thinking he was, but okay, I did. But back then, he was the cool guy to a lot of people.
Two people.
Yeah.
See, the thing is...
Two people.
Yeah, two people. His mom.
And himself.
Yeah. I just never liked him. I never liked his attitude. I never liked his fucking face. He's a very punchable face.
Yeah. They say that in the song.
Does he?
No, he says he wants to break your fucking face tonight.
Yeah, but is he singing about himself?
I don't know.
Then no.
No, he's not.
Then he's not singing it right. I'd love to see him crack his face on the sidewalk.
So we started this off with a bang. Terrible song, terrible band.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I know you love the song. And
Go ahead.
there's a Limp Bizkit song that I like, but only for the bass line, and I can't remember the name of it.
I know which one.
Which?
Is it the
If you sing me the bass line, I'll punch you in the
I
neck.
was gonna do that, but think about it. Think about it.
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot the name of that song. It might be called "Think About It." I don't know.
And I'm not looking. It's on this. I think it's on the same album. I'm
Yes,
gonna
it
have
is.
to.
It definitely is.
All right, let's go to album.
All right, go down the list. I'll tell you what it is.
No, if I see it, I'll know what it is.
You will not. Come on, baby, you got it. See, you don't even know it. Come on, give me names.
Rearranged.
Rearranged. That's it. Yep.
But the rest of the song is him, and I want to stab him in the neck with a pencil.
But at least he's not yelling and talking like old.
Yes, no, that
angrily
is
in
true.
one.
But I put these guys in the same category, Stained,
Well,
and it's not a political thing. It has nothing to do with
okay.
that.
I was about to say there's
It's-
a difference there.
He's a dick.
Oh yeah,
These guys are dicks.
yeah. All of them. So you say you know all the guys' names and that
Wes Borland is less of a dick than most of them.
Okay.
But he's still a weirdo.
oh, he's weirdo. Yeah, that doesn't make him a dick.
But dick by association.
Okay.
It's, you know, the bad apple spoils the bunch theory.
Yeah.
Yeah, I find that with bands too.
Okay.
Like one piece of shit kind of taints the rest of them,
All right.
which is my problem with Pantera because Phil is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And the rest of them I have to deal with because
Yeah.
it's Pantera and it's hard.
Uh-huh.
It's hard to separate him from Pantera, especially when he's still holding on to it with his fucking toenails.
Yeah.
I fucking hate Phil so much. Anyway. All right.
You ready for your first song?
Yeah.
All right. So you picked "Wild Child" by Wasp, which blasted me to the past.
Is that a good blast to the past?
Yeah, it was.
Some people don't like Wasp.
I don't like Wasp.
Really?
Yeah. They're not in my rotation, but this song came on and I listened to it.
This
and
is
I
in my
enjoyed it.
rotation.
Is it?
Yeah.
Now, I know what they used to say WASP stood for.
Yeah.
And they do have the periods in between the word, the letters. So does it truly stand for,
White Anglo-Saxon Protestant?
well, we are sexual predators?
No.
That's what I was told.
Okay, so Chris Holmes, their original guitarist, is a piece of shit. He's one of those. I don't know how to describe it. He's history of the world. The decline of
Decline of Western
Civ-
Civilization?
Part 2 was
Wasn't that the punk one?
no, it was the metal one.
Okay.
It's where he was sitting in a pool, drinking vodka,
I
like
don't
pouring
remember.
vodka down his throat in a pool floaty.
Yeah.
And his mom is sitting on the side of the pool. He's a fucking wreck.
Yeah.
You wouldn't expect
He
him
still
to
lived with
he's-
his parents,
he's
even
still
though
alive.
he wasn't. Yeah.
Well, he bought his parents a house and all that. That's nice. But he was a piece of shit then. He's a piece of shit now. He's racist.
Is he?
He put out all these racist diatribes in the early 2000s.
See, I know nothing about WASP. That's the whole thing.
So, things you don't know.
So is it white Anglo-Saxon Protestant? Is that what that means?
They don't. They say
They never
WASP.
say WASP, yeah.
They go,
bug.
oh, it's white
The
Anglo-Saxon Protestant. It's, whatever. This is a New York band.
That I did not know either.
These are a New York City band.
As
These
in
guys are
what?
from Staten Island.
That makes sense.
Now the sexual predator thing makes a little more sense.
And the asshole part too.
Yeah, no, they're dicks.
Sorry.
I'm not sorry. Fuck Staten Island. I hope it sinks beneath the fucking waves. Sorry, Christian. Yeah, it's just they're an interesting band because he's an interesting writer. It's got a great style, but in the end, it's just not like it's not as heavy as the name is. But they're a good band.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say they're.
Isn't it supposed to be the other way?
No. They're a bad band because they have so much going against them.
Oh, okay.
Like
So the controversy.
Animal
makes
Fuck
them
Like
a
the
band.
Beast was named one of their albums. It got censored.
What?
Animal Fuck Like a Beast.
That was the name of an album?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And
All
that
right.
was in the 80s when that shit wasn't really okay.
Yeah.
The cod pieces on stage and all that. And
But this is the band that Tipper Gore didn't go after?
No,
didn't
she
go
did.
Okay.
Oh, she did.
I'm about to say, this wasn't number one?
But Blackie didn't go and talk about it because he's not as eloquent a speaker as D. Snyder.
Snyder, yeah.
D. Snyder had the SMMF Twisted Sister Club.
Yeah.
The Sick Motherfucking Friends. Something like that. It was a fan club.
Yeah.
But they went after that more than like Wasp was heavily in the list, and there was no defense for what they were doing. They had like blood covered metal razor cod pieces and stuff like that on the album art.
They were like Gwar before Gwar?
Yeah, kind of.
Were they?
And the songs are really good. I like Wild Child, Love Machine. Yeah, that was the other thing. A lot of this stuff is sexual in nature.
Right.
A lot of it easily attacked.
Okay.
So that's why they weren't considered a good band, but they were a good band. And this is a really good song.
Okay.
That's how I feel about
All
it.
right. Good for you.
What did you feel?
I don't know. I like the song.
Yeah,
I don't know a lot about Wasp because I think back when did they? I was too young back then. It was one of the bands that stuck. I've heard them. I've heard songs by them, but I never got into them.
And their later stuff gets weird. Like
Weird
they put out these two albums called The Neon God 1 and 2.
Okay.
Very like concept album, but heavy and a little more emotional. I think they're really good.
Good? Yeah.
I think they're great.
Okay.
But fucking, they're insane. Like they're a nutty band. I don't even know who's left in the band. I know Blackie's still in the band, and there are other people filling in, but I don't know who else from the original lineup is still there.
Where are they playing? Like Mulcahy's now?
No, they play decent shows in South America. They play in Europe.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing in America. I know they're on festivals in America because a lot of the older bands play the same set list and they go on festivals.
Right.
And they just do the festivals, the festival county fairs, and like Rocklahoma and stuff like that.
Rocklahoma?
Rocklahoma?
What the fuck is that?
It's a multi-day festival in Oklahoma.
How come they never have multi-day festivals in New York? I see all these things and I'm like, look at all those fucking bands, and it's like, sweet.
Because the last time they had one, it was Woodstock,
Oh, that's right.
and it was a fucking nightmare.
And my boy was in it, the first guy.
Oh no, not the first Woodstock. No, I meant the first Woodstock was a nightmare. The second one was also a catastrophe.
And the third.
There's a third one?
99.
Was that
It was 94, 99, I think.
terrible? Just
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
Bad ideas all around.
Yeah.
So back to things that might have happened that was terrible was let's go to the Doors.
Yeah.
I hate the Doors.
See? I liked the Doors when I was in high school because it was like, that thing coming up, starting to listen to rock and roll and all the, I hung out with the metal guys, eventually the hardcore and punk guys, and the hippies. The hippies were part of the...
Yeah, we had a couple of those.
Yeah, but they hung out with us because they didn't fit any of the other real, right? So, I was introduced to the Doors, and we would go to the pool hall and we would play the Doors, we would play Led Zeppelin, and this is the only song I really liked. I listened to it now, and I didn't even listening to it on this list.
People put a lot more into Jim Morrison's acumen than he deserves.
Right. He's another one that I think you could call an asshole.
Oh, he's a dick.
You know what I mean?
But at the same time, like, they're really all the credit for their talent should be given to John Lord, their keyboardist.
Okay.
Everyone else in the band is good. Jim Morrison was whatever, a poet, whatever that people.
That's what it is. I think it was kind of. I heard somebody. Wish I could remember what it was a good musicians and a poet or some weird shit like that.
My eye just twitched when
Why?
you said that. It's such a douche concept.
I know, but that's what they saw them as. Why are you looking at me like that?
It's
I
not
didn't
you.
fucking make it up.
It's not you. It's not you this time. It's the
This
concept.
time, you ass.
Yeah, no, sometimes it's totally you. I can feel the hairs on the back of my neck stand up. Fucking douche chills in full effect with something you say.
Yeah.
Ugh. Music as a language.
Oh, God.
Don't think I forgot that shit.
I know what else you didn't forget.
Oh, gosh.
Gosh. I can't live that fucking thing down.
Oh, no, you can't and you won't.
Yeah.
Yeah, the doors fucking suck.
Well, you beat me to it. I was about to say that. I did.
Doors suck dick.
If it came on, I'd change it.
Yeah, I'd skip it. It's
Yeah.
just, everything else, especially everything else in their collection. Somebody told me Riders on the Storm was a masterpiece.
It's good. It's okay.
No, it's not.
It's okay. I don't like the way they recorded the songs.
Yeah.
They sound weird.
Well, they're live room recorded.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
It just doesn't feel good.
No. I know I'm supposed to like it, but I don't.
It's that thing. Is I'm supposed to enjoy this because if you're into heavy metal, you're supposed to like the stuff that made heavy metal. And the
Right.
Doors, shut up. The Doors were not responsible for heavy metal.
No.
Anyone who says the Doors are responsible for heavy metal, go fuck yourself. I got nothing. Just go fuck yourself with a stick. Stick's behind the door.
Oh,
I didn't tell you that story?
the Doors. What?
Have I ever told you that story?
I don't know. You probably did.
So there's a thing. If I'm telling somebody something and they just walk away, I'm like,
Right.
all right, I guess I'll go fuck myself. Is the stick still behind the door? Because we keep a broom and a dustpan behind the door. So anytime I say something, one of my other coworkers, Melissa, will go, yeah, stick's behind the door,
Yeah.
buddy. And just keep walking. I go,
I got
Yeah.
it.
I felt it before it even happened. So let's move on to the next one.
Go ahead.
This is Sane by Fozzy.
Yeah. I have no problem. I'd never listened to Fozzy either.
I figured you wouldn't have.
Only because I think of it as a wrestling band. And
I know.
I don't know what that means, but I know, well, Chris Jericho is a wrestler.
Yes, he is.
I've heard him on a few radio shows. He seems like a cool dude. The couple of songs I've heard from Fozzy are not terrible.
So let's start with the origin of Fozzy.
Okay.
So when Fozzy started, it was just covers.
Yeah.
Their first album was all covers. Their second album had like 2 originals. This is the band Stuck Mojo.
Is it?
It's the previous members of Stuck Mojo
With Chris Jericho
with Chris
singing.
Jericho singing.
I thought it was just his band. I didn't know.
Stuck Mojo.
Yeah, I didn't know that it was them.
So what's really funny is they did the first album and they went to promote it, and he went out as a character,
He went out as Fozzy.
Moon Goose McQueen.
Yes.
And you remember that from the Opie and
Yes,
Anthony days
I
when they were
do.
calling
Now-
Moon Juice McQuaid.
As soon as you brought it up, I went, "Oh my God, you're right." Now I remember. That is the most douchiest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yes. It also brings up another Alley Pond story.
Go ahead.
So
You saw him.
no. Don't guess this one.
Okay.
So I just said Opie and Anthony called them like Mule Juice McQuaid.
Yeah.
So yesterday they had a
Juice.
Yeah, I know.
Still makes me
Right
laugh.
up there with
I'm
Doc
sorry.
So they had a quail
Okay.
for the kids to see and
This
pet.
is the other day. Okay.
Yeah, this is
go
yesterday.
ahead. Yeah.
So they have this little bird, and the quail's name is Doug.
Okay.
And I lean to the dad next to me, who I know, and I go, "You think they're real big Total Recall fans? Because his name is Douglas Quail." And he laughed, and I laughed.
Right.
Thought nothing of it.
Right.
I get home, I tell my wife the same joke. She goes, "No, Doug from like the '90s cartoon. His alter ego was Quail Man.
What?
Remember the cartoon Doug?
Yeah.
He had a superhero. He used to wear a belt around his head and cape.
No.
You don't remember that?
I was too old.
Fuck you. Anyway, he had a character named Quail Man.
So they
Doug
really?
Quail. That's what she put together.
That makes.
I like my Total Recall
Yeah,
version better.
I was about to say.
And then Cohagen give them air.
You know, the people are dying.
God, how did we get here?
Did you see the thing I sent you yesterday?
Yes.
Is that the creepiest thing in the world? I sent Dave a deep fake of the whole. Is the beginning? It's like the beginning of
the whole shower prep, like he's getting ready to go out
and explaining basically what his life philosophy of Ferris Bueller, but it's a deep fake with
Of
Arnold
Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger's face and his accent and everything.
It's right up there with the one from Step Brothers with him and Stallone.
Yes.
So creepy.
I couldn't take my eyes off it. It's so long. It's like the whole scene.
That's AI is getting weird
Yeah.
because his face fits perfectly.
But there are a couple parts where it doesn't quite catch, and it gets into that like uncanny valley part where it just looks weird.
My friends and I have a very interesting theory about uncanny valley.
Is that the one where it was a predator
Our brain is programmed to spot something
that's not
off.
quite human?
Yeah, which when you think about it, evolutionary wise,
Yeah, it makes sense.
would make perfect sense.
It's scary as shit because what the
Yes.
fuck was out there?
What was out there hunting us
Kind of looked like us.
and hunting us?
Yeah.
Anyway, so this song, Fozzy, they went out as
How the fuck? Oh, okay, never mind.
so he went out as Moon Goose McQueen,
You have to,
and they were
you
Mule
have to
Juice
fight
McQuaid.
yourself to not say that.
Oh God, I fucking hate it. So finally, he didn't break character the entire interview.
I remember. Yeah.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
So finally, when he came back. They started doing the Chris Jericho, like being Chris Jericho,
Yeah.
but the wrestler Chris Jericho.
Right.
Now he's just himself
Yeah.
because the wrestler Chris Jericho is annoying as fuck.
Right.
So it's better. I wouldn't say it's great.
Yeah.
But this song is really good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I dug it.
This is from their latest album.
Wouldn't be in my fucking repertoire, but
It's on my rotation.
Okay.
Honestly, he now has found a way to make money doubly because he also licenses the music for his own entrance. So when he enters to wrestle,
Right.
he enters to another one of his own songs.
okay.
So they have to pay him royalties.
On his own entrance music that he made.
Yes,
That's hilarious.
that's smart.
Yeah. Fuck it.
It's smart.
Isn't he in AEW now?
Yeah, he's one of the founders of AEW.
Is he? I don't
He
know
helped. He helped get that company off the ground. Him, Cody Rhodes, the Young Bucks, and a few other people.
I don't know. I just switch it when it's.
I know you're
comes
not
on.
interested
I'm
in
like,
wrestling.
God damn it!
You're not interested in wrestling. That's all right.
Fucking right in the middle of shit I'm watching.
What? Big Bang Theory ends?
Yeah.
You're that fucking nerd.
Big Bang Theory is my background when I'm doing stuff. It's like that comfort show.
I'm trying to think of what mine would be. Mine is mostly YouTube videos.
Yeah. See, but you're part of that younger generation.
I'm 4 years younger than you. Younger generation. Like I'm on a hoverboard smoking a jewel. Go fuck yourself.
Hoverboard.
Exactly.
Who the fuck's on? Those little two-wheel thingies.
Every time I see one, I wish it catches on fire.
Don't say that. My kids have a couple of them.
Loan them to friends. I hope they catch on fire when the friends have them.
No, see, I go right to Back to the Future when you say hoverboard.
Yeah, and me too.
Oh, okay.
I hated the term for that. It's like you're not
It's
hovering.
not a hoverboard, yeah.
It's the world's worst skateboard.
They are kind of cool, though. Actually, you ever try to...
No, I'm
Oh, you
fat.
can't. You can't, yeah.
There's a weight limit. Yeah, I
There
know.
is.
I felt it coming.
I know I wasn't doing it.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing it to be a dick. Okay, maybe a little.
Yeah, little.
I tried it. I almost killed myself.
Yeah, that's why I didn't. Because I
Oh.
know I'm big. If I fall, I'm breaking something.
They're hard to fucking maneuver.
I've seen Mike Tyson eat it on one of those.
Yeah. The kids get it right away. It's amazing.
course they do.
You know?
Because they just learned how to balance.
Yeah. But, man, I got on there. I was like, this is not normal.
Back to Fozzy.
Okay.
Yeah, this is good. They have a couple of good songs through the years, but nothing really stands out. Stuck Mojo was the same thing.
Yeah.
They were good, but they weren't like standout good. And we're gonna move on to Godsmack.
Yeah. Come on.
Boston
Yeah.
pieces of shit.
Are they? Yeah. Are they pieces of shit? I don't know. I just don't like the band.
Harbor Town
My
douchebags.
God, you have personal feelings for these people. I could give two shits. I just don't like Godsmack.
I don't like Godsmack either.
Yeah, but you
As you can tell.
Yeah, personally, you don't like them. I just the song comes on. Even this song, like I told you, it's very hard for me to pick a song from a band I don't like. This one I picked it basically because it was in the Navy fucking commercials.
Which is funny because I remember this from, I think it was The Scorpion King or one of those.
Is it one of
the
those
rock movies?
One of the mummy movies?
Yeah, I think it might have been specifically The Scorpion King had this on the soundtrack.
Really?
Yeah. Not that I own the Scorpion King soundtrack.
Terrible.
It definitely was.
Yeah.
But the reason I find this funny is because he hates Nikki Sixx
Okay.
to the point where he shit talks him actively.
Who you talking? Sully?
Sully Erna
right.
hates Nikki Sixx. And I think Tommy Lee too. He motherfucks him all the time.
He just doesn't like
And I
Motley
could
Crue.
And now here's the thing: I don't like Sully,
Okay.
but I could not agree with him more. I fucking hate Motley Crue. I am Team Mick Mars in the Motley Crue debacle.
Now, what did Sully do that you don't like?
I just don't like his fucking face.
Oh.
I don't like his music. I don't like his fucking attitude. I don't even know the other members of that band.
Oh, all right.
Like I don't know their names. I don't know where they're from.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Okay.
They allowed this guy to be in control. He's the face of the band. He's the guy everyone does the interviews with.
He is. You could fucking put a picture. You know who I think of when I think of
Of Sully? Is it Sully Sullenberger?
no. When you think of Godsmack, you know what I think of?
What?
Creed. Because I have no idea what the fuck this guy looks like. I think of Scott Stapp.
They are dirty Creed. They're just dirty, unwashed Creed.
You could put 5 pictures of guys up there and pick out Sully, and I'd be like, I have no fucking clue.
Yeah, that's
what
him.
it looks like.
If I gave you a physical description without even looking it up, do you think
Please give me a physical description and then bring a picture of him up, please. Don't show it to me.
Okay. So let's go.
Okay.
Eyebrow ring,
Okay.
spiky
Jesus
hair,
Christ. Spiky hair.
chin
Okay,
strap beard.
okay. Well, okay. So me in the 90s.
Yeah. Just imagine, like, just a Hot Topic douchebag.
Okay.
And imagine as he's gotten older,
Okay. I got an image in my head.
like, you know how I squint when I look at people because I'm not wearing my glasses?
Yeah. He's got that naturally.
How did I do?
Not what I expected. Just that pose he's got.
Yeah.
Why is it like...
The images don't get better.
Oh, yeah. He just looks like a douchebag. You're right.
You just want to hit him.
Now just download those so you can put them right
No.
here. No. Listen, when we play this, you gotta put.
I'll pull up any image. It doesn't matter. I searched his name, and those were the first 2 images that came up. What are you kidding? It was fucking awful.
That is not what I thought he looked like, but that is hilarious.
And you know what's funny? I didn't do it, but let's look up Scott Stapp now.
Wait, that's not Scott's. That's
Sully Erna.
Yeah, Scott Stapp probably looks like a homeless man.
Recently? No.
Oh, has he bettered himself?
Oh yeah, no, he got himself.
See, I know. I see that. I think of long-haired.
Yes, you think
Scott
of
Stapp.
You think of long-haired, wide-jawed because he's been drinking. His face
Yeah.
is puffy. Okay, so what it turned out being is that his drinking and abuse was covering mental illness.
Right? Did he get like
He had
said some
he had
weird
a
shit?
like a
right?
schizophrenic break. Like he had some major mental breakdown.
Yeah.
He thought the president was trying to kill him.
Yeah.
Like the Secret Service got involved.
Oh, for real?
Oh yeah. Well, anything
he
that
was
could
saying
be
publicly.
yes, anything
Stuff about-
against
yeah.
the president, the Secret Service will investigate.
Right.
Thankfully, he cleaned himself up. He's doing good. He released an album, I think, in 2016.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. It was very generic,
Yeah.
but it wasn't bad. And
Right.
it's like he's trying.
All right.
For anyone who's interested, Purpose for Pain. It's not a bad. I think that's the album title, but the song specifically is pretty good.
But he's not with Creed anymore.
No, Creed is now Alter Bridge.
Oh, okay. Are they still like God stuff?
Were they ever really God stuff, or were they just not?
Weren't they a Christian band? Wasn't Creed a Christian band?
Yeah, but they're not all. It's not always about the light of the world.
I don't know. I heard
Sometimes-
with arms wide open, just
Yeah, that song is pretty bad.
you know.
Actually, let's put it this way: everything before the first Alter Bridge album, pretty fucking bad.
Yeah. Alter Bridge is good. Who sings for them now?
Miles Kennedy. We've listened to Alter Bridge on this podcast.
I don't know. It's...
Blackbird.
Oh yeah, that's right. Black. I thought it was fucking going to be the.
Thought it was going to be the
I thought it
Beatles.
was going to be the Beatles.
Fuck.
Why would I so bad?
Why would I put a cover of the Beatles on?
I don't know.
You're a mess.
That's what I expected. It was a pleasant surprise though, that it was not that.
It's good that it was a surprise, though.
yeah.
A pleasant surprise, at least. So now we're back to my list.
Yeah.
Because fuck Godsmack. I can't think of. I saw the name of this song. I knew what it was. I can't think of another Godsmack song.
You know what? I can't either. And I'm sure I definitely know.
And
it.
every time I try to think one, I think of this. I'm not even being funny.
There are definitely other Godsmack songs. I just can't think of them.
Oh,
right
they
now.
exist.
Yeah, they were around for a while. So they definitely have.
They've been around over 20 years.
That'll be another band that we would watch and go, oh shit, I know this one.
I know this song.
Oh shit, I know this one.
I remember singing this in a commercial
Voodoo.
for like a
Voodoo.
Oh, that's right.
That's the one where he sings it. Yeah.
Just what everyone wants to hear. The two of us doing that moany bullshit.
Go ahead. Next one.
Yeah, all right. So the next one is Kane Roberts.
Okay, this confused me.
This is the beginning of the end, featuring Alice Cooper.
What the fuck just happened there?
I don't fucking know. Alice Cooper, Alicia White Glues.
So
This
the name of the band
This is Kane Roberts. Okay, so Alice Cooper had a guitarist in the 80s.
Okay.
Named Kane Roberts.
Okay, he went solo.
He went solo, and then went back, and went solo again, and then he was back in the band for a little bit, and then Nita Strauss is now back in Alice Cooper's band, and Kane Roberts has exited again.
Okay, not on bad terms. Just
it
mix and match.
I don't think you can get on bad terms with Kane Roberts. He's like, yeah, man, whatever, and just kind of walks away.
Yeah.
But Kane Roberts put out this album. Mm-hmm. It's not a good album.
Okay.
But this song is pretty awesome.
This song was pretty good. The only thing I pictured was Alice Cooper. I don't know if they were in the, nowadays you don't have to be in the studio together doing it, but I could only imagine him watching her do the fucking growling and stuff like that and going, what the fuck?
He loves
I'm pretty sure
Alicia
he
White
does. I know. But in my head, I'm thinking Alice Cooper and her, it kind of...
And this actually led to another song we've covered. This led to...
The Nita Strauss. And
Nita Strauss and Alicia White Glues working together. Because...
That song I dug.
I mean, it's hard to beat that. I watch that video every once in a while. I'm like, guys, they're so good. So that video is Nita Strauss, Alicia White Glues, and Nita's drummer, Josh, who's also her boyfriend.
Okay.
So Nita works with Alice. Alex worked with Kane. Kane needed singers. Mm-hmm. He's talking to the band. He's like, what about Alicia?
Yeah.
Because she can sing and she can growl. Mm-hmm. And I guess it's stuck because anytime somebody wants to do something with a growl, they call
her
Alicia White Glues.
Yeah.
Unless you're going straight up like death metal growls, then you call Tatiana Schmalik from Ginger. Mm. I know. God bless you. She has one of those names.
Oh no.
Schmalik, bless you.
Yeah. I block it out because I don't like ginger. Not.
I know.
Personally, I mean,
as a seasoning, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
But it's not your taste in music.
Right.
I get that.
No, but I'm not going to say, I don't. You just everything I bring up, you're like, I don't like that guy. God damn it.
Well, it's okay not to like stuff.
Should I just start adding these people to the list of happy birthdays that I put down? I love doing that on Instagram, by the way. We would like to have.
I don't think we've had anyone I felt as visceral about as Shatner, Seagal, and fucking Gwen Stefani.
Yeah, you gotta wait till October for Gwen Stefani. That's October 10th.
How do you know when her birthday is?
Because I fucking memorized these after you said you hated them. And I am going to say happy birthday.
I hate that it's so close to my son's birthday.
It's close to my birthday, too. October 22nd. What? Go ahead.
Yeah, 22nd to, what was it, 10th?
Yeah, hers is the 10th.
My son's the 13th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's my father-in-law's birthday, too.
It's a good day.
Yeah.
I told you my lucky number's 13, right?
Is it?
My wife's birthday, my son's birthday.
Oh, okay.
It's a good number for me.
All right.
All the good shit happens on 13s.
All right.
Yeah, it does. I don't know.
What?
Yeah, it does. I don't know. This morning, you texted me that you were outside. I'm like, yeah, I'm coming. Yeah, I bet you are.
No,
I'm coming out.
Coming out.
Yeah, I bet you are.
I bet you are.
So we're gonna go to the next one, and this I have a lot to talk about.
Okay, go ahead.
Extreme.
Yeah.
More Than Words. This song is amazing.
I dislike the album.
I know you do. I know you do.
Dude, they have a fucking song called Get the Funk Out. Once you use funk instead of fuck, you lose me. And it's not because I'm like, it sounds stupid.
I agree.
Thank you.
There's another song on this album that is also amazing.
Which one?
Wholehearted.
Okay. But that's right. Okay. All right.
The only problem is it's very close in style to this.
Right.
So it feels like they were going away.
Right.
their music is not this indicatively. It's not indicatively. It's
No,
not the
no.
style. And it's funny that they got famous for this and not the
Rocky
amazing
rock stuff.
guitar playing.
Right.
I want to open that seltzer so bad, but it's gonna take forever because it's like, got to open it in stages, or it'll fucking he'll bukkake you.
And that's all. Perfect audio would be.
Yeah, we could have done that with onions. Just slow farts. In between the next episodes, I will.
So yes, more than words. I did this too. I did this at karaoke one time with my other friend Mike, and it came out very well. I may have been very drunk, but everybody in the whole place.
Well, everything's better when you're drunk.
Everybody fucking gave us a standing ovation.
They got up to leave.
Yeah, probably.
No, but
it was good.
It's a good song. I can imagine you guys doing well with this.
Yeah.
I don't know the other Mike.
Yeah,
Which Mike?
Mike Engesser, you know.
I don't know him. Too many Mikes.
Yeah, there's so
Change
many
your
of us.
fucking
I
names.
did. That's why they call me Nugs.
Ugh.
I can't.
I see.
You can't pick your own nickname.
I can't think of what I'd pick for my own nickname.
Exactly.
I don't have a nickname. Just call me Sanchez.
Yeah. See why though? See, there's not a lot of Daves. I was always called my last name.
Oh,
Because there's so many Mikes. Or I was Little Mike, which was
I was little David in my family because I have an Uncle David.
yeah.
But the funny thing is, in school, I was always Sanchez. In high school, from high school on.
Yeah.
Because in my high school, there were 30 or 40 Davids.
Right.
Or Daves.
Right.
There were 2 Sanchez's. There was me and one other guy, and he was a senior. By the time I moved up, he was out.
Right.
So I was the only Sanchez in school for like 3 years. It's awesome.
Racist school.
Yeah. I went to a all-boys Catholic school
Oof,
in Bay Ridge.
Oh God.
It was mostly Italian and Irish. There were like 30 Hispanics,
Yeah.
myself included, and like maybe 50 African American students.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was a tiny population by comparison. I was in a class of 350.
Right.
I think there were 12 people of color, 13 maybe. Cool guys. But you all had to stick together because everyone was against you.
Jesus Christ. What kind of school did you go to?
All boys Catholic school in Brooklyn.
Italians and Irish. Yeah, okay.
Italian Irish. I didn't end up a cop
Never
or a
mind.
fireman. I'm a piece of shit. That's what it looks like. I ran into a guy. Actually, I ran into a guy the other day that I went to high school with. He was one of the nerd guys.
Right.
There were a bunch of guys, myself included, who were really into computers, really into science. This guy Melvin, I know, it's a atypical name.
You killed your kid at the name.
But the thing is, I think he was the third. It was a family name.
All right.
But he's a cool guy, smart, funny, great taste in music. You know, he's all around cool guy. Just nobody gave him a chance because he had glasses. His name was Melvin.
Right.
But you talk to him, he was a blast to hang out with. I ran into him the other day. He was over by the hospital.
Oh, okay.
Said, hey, what's up? Shook his hand.
Yeah.
Hey, how's your family? It was good times. On the other side of that, in that same group of nerds, there was a guy named Rich.
Yeah.
Rich, every day somebody would walk up to Rich, hey, Rich, kill anybody today? And Rich would look at you with a straight face and go, it's early.
What is he, a fucking serial killer? He was
No.
a fucking weirdo.
He ended up murdering his mother.
Get the fuck out of here.
Stabbed her
For
to
real?
death 37 times.
Why?
He's mentally unstable.
Oh, then they knew it from
It was
high
over
school.
like $300.
Oh.
He was in his early 30s when he did it. It's like 32, 33.
Yeah.
Stabbed his mother to death.
Oh my God.
So in the same group of people, in the same group of nerds, were undiagnosed mental patients and one of the nicest people I've ever met.
Right.
Same
All
group.
lumped in together.
All lumped into nerds.
Yeah.
Because, a bunch of guys who can throw a football really well thought
Yeah.
we were stupid.
Yeah.
I was one of those guys too.
All right, well, I was in there too.
I was a bridge between all of the weird groups.
So was I.
How weird are we going?
What do you mean, how weird?
What's the weirdest group of people you hung out with?
I don't know. What's the weirdest group? Tell me.
For me, it was the hacky sack guys.
I was part of that in college.
High school.
I went to 9 months of college.
No shame in going to college for a little bit and not wanting to do it.
I hated it.
Okay. We're old enough that we can say this. Remember when they said you need college?
Oh my God, yeah.
They lied.
Yeah, they definitely did.
What you need is proof that you can do something consistently.
Right. So many people go to college now, they can't find jobs after they get out of college.
And they can't afford
Right.
to finish paying for college.
Right.
And that's a trap. Not saying that I'm smarter than everybody else. I'm not. I found a trade Because what I do is a trade.
Yeah.
Like what you do is trade. You went to trade school.
No. Con Ed taught me.
Okay, so you learned a trade.
They went
through
through the school. They have their own school.
Yeah, so they did trade school through the program. I went to a trade school through a hospital.
Yeah.
But I paid my way in. It's the same process. You either move into it and learn it and go forward, or you get into it, you learn it and then you get into it and go forward. But college doesn't do that. They don't teach you a discernible skill.
Where the fuck are we, Dave?
We are in our 40s
No, I mean,
talking about. Oh, I don't know how the fuck we
did
got
we
here.
get here?
I don't know.
I love sitting here and going and trying to backtrack how we went from not fucking extreme, from extreme,
I have.
from extreme to talking about trade school.
I don't know.
Where did we go? Nerds?
Nerds. No, I got nothing.
College?
Wait.
No.
Weird
college
people.
lied.
Yeah, I got nothing. I don't know how we rounded this base.
What was the weirdest group you hung out
Oh,
with?
the weirdest group, the
but
fucking
before
nerds,
that-
the hacky sack kids.
Right?
Yeah, college was weird.
What the fuck? Where are you going?
I don't know. Do you think I'm going to backtrack at this point? I'm too far down the road. Fuck that. We're already so far into this. Fuck that.
We lost the breadcrumbs. The breadcrumbs were eaten.
Who do you think ate them? Come on. Come on. Daddy got them. Don't worry.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so, college is fucking rough.
Yeah.
It's expensive, and it doesn't help the way you'd expect it to.
Don't go to college, kids.
No. If you
If
you want to be an educator
Yeah.
or scientist,
yeah, go to college, or a lawyer or something.
anything that requires the college degree, go for it.
Yeah, if not, become a welder. We need.
But if
welders.
you can get into a trade,
I was a welder.
that everyone says that it's almost like a speaking down to somebody. Well, the world needs ditch diggers too.
They do.
Yeah, they do. But those people are just as important as CEOs.
Correct. More important.
My dad.
They make the fucking world go around.
You've met my dad.
Yes.
My dad's always taught me the same thing. You treat the guy who takes out the trash the same way you treat the
hell
guy in
yeah.
the suit. That's why the guys in the hospital, when I say hi to the environmental guys and the engineering guys,
Right.
they know my name, I know their name.
Right.
Because they're important. I don't give a crap about the guy in the suit.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he's not going to help me.
Right.
The guy who's going to help me clean blood off the floor
Yeah.
or puke out of the sink,
He's that guy.
and that's the guy who I'm going to, when Christmas time comes around and we're handing out bottles of coquito, those are the guys I think of.
Yeah.
I think about the guys who bust their ass and help me and I help them, not the guy who signs my paycheck. He has to sign my paycheck.
And he replace you in a second.
Of course.
Just because you're you.
Oh yeah, no. I did mention that they tried to bully me into working days.
Yes.
In the summer. And I was like, absolutely not, because I'd be replacing 2 techs.
Right.
And one of the ways I made them feel really uncomfortable, you want me to replace 2 people. Is that because I'm fat? And the shuffle.
Right.
No, that's not what I said.
Yeah.
I said, you think because I'm big, I can replace 2 whole people.
Wow, they fell for that?
Well,
They get nervous.
They got real nervous. I said, just because I'm able to do the job of 2 people doesn't mean I should.
Right.
I can't.
No. But that's it's the way of everything. They don't replace the people who leave.
Oh yeah, no, definitely not.
And they expect everybody else to pick up the slack. And
Yep.
it's every spot I've ever everybody I talked to.
I was
works that way.
hired, completely unrelated.
Yeah.
I was hired to take the place of somebody who went out on medical leave.
Right.
There were 2 people that went out at the same time. I was replacing one of them. They weren't replacing the other one.
Yeah.
The one I was replacing had legitimate problems. She was very sick.
Okay.
And then the other one was out at the same time. She had OD'd.
Okay.
And she was just out. She never came back. Neither one of them came back to work.
Yeah.
When the position became available, one of them disappeared, and I went to jump into it, and it
stayed.
I just stayed.
Yeah.
And then I got bumped into overnights in a decade. I was in the overnights for a decade.
Yeah.
But that's it. It was only because they needed to fill in 2 positions that they were able to fill in 1. Mm-hmm. That's a shitty way to work. And we've been working shorthanded for a decade at least.
Yeah.
With especially post-COVID, we lost to death. We lost 2 techs and our radiologist.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah. We lost 1 retired. One resigned because of health issues and went elsewhere. Other people just moved on. We had a female X-ray tech who was one of the 3 techs who didn't get sick
The whole time.
at all. Like we had within the first month of COVID hitting our hospital.
Yeah.
The entire department was decimated. It was down to 3 X-ray techs.
Wow, that's nuts.
3.
Yeah.
Everyone else was sick. We had volunteers from other hospitals coming into work, and they had to be trained. So these people are not only doing X-rays, they're training other techs to do them. So these 3 techs covered the entire hospital
Yeah.
with help. But still, that's an impossible task. They didn't get anything extra for that.
Right.
Barely recognition. One of them actually, I think they were harassing her because she was also trying to go to school at the same time.
Yeah.
And they weren't budging on her schedule.
Ridiculous.
She ended up leaving and doing really well for herself. Rosie, we love you. I don't know if you're listening, but if you're listening, we love you. And our job is less than for you not being there. But she's an administrator over somewhere else, and congratulations.
Yeah.
You know, she's a powerful X-ray tech. And back to Extreme.
I didn't know how to react to that.
No, it's really, I just want to sing somebody's praises.
Okay.
You ever just want to sing somebody's praises because
No.
it's a good thing to do? So
Yes, I have. Don't get angry.
No,
at me.
I'm not mad at you. We spend so much time shit talking these bands.
That's
and even,
true. I
Even
know.
kissing ass on some of these bands.
Yeah.
I think I sometimes need to gas somebody else up because they deserve it. Because it feels good. Like it feels like the right thing to do in here.
I hear you.
Like I don't think we as people give each other enough credit at times. And it's important. I think it's really important for us to do. So calling out people like Rosie and Matt when Matt helps us out, and
Yeah.
Joe when Joe helped us out with video, even though I've literally fucked everything you've ever set up, Joe. Everything you ever told me, I fucked up one at a time. But I'm working on it. It didn't fall on deaf ears. Very important. It did not fall on deaf
I'm
ears.
trying.
And Joe's going through some stuff right now. We wish you well.
Yeah,
Get
man.
better soon. You know, we're doing what we can.
Yeah, man.
We're trying to make it right. Back to Extreme. Yeah, these guys are rock. Like they should be rock royalty.
Nah. Sorry.
Wow. That was lightning fast. I like it. It was lightning fast and it was mean. It's right in my wheelhouse.
Nah.
Nah. The most recent thing they put out, that song Rise.
Didn't like it.
No, I'm not mad at you. I just want to hear your reasoning.
I just don't. I don't like Extreme. I felt like that song they were trying way too hard.
To me, that's their standard level of effort.
Yeah.
Was always that.
I don't know.
Which is why you probably didn't like them to begin with.
Yeah. Well,
If you didn't like that energy then, you're not going to like it now because
Yeah.
it hasn't lowered at all.
I don't know. It felt like they were trying to make a comeback, and they were trying.
Well, I think every band is really trying.
No, but you could see it.
That's how I felt about Death Magnetic. Spoiler alert.
We're not there yet.
I
Yeah.
know. Spoiler alert. Dave has opinions. Yeah. So let's move on to the next one.
Right.
This is Kronos by Parkway Drive.
Yeah. I've never listened to Parkway Drive, and this surprised the shit out of me.
It's a good song.
I thought they were like a punk band.
I thought they were an emo band. I really
Yeah,
did.
I thought-
the
yeah.
first time I heard this, I'm like, wow, that is really interesting. The wah effect on the guitar
Yeah.
and the growl. And then I listen to the rest and it's just generic growly shit.
Yeah.
Like there's no emotion to it. This feels like you feel something in the guitar work.
Right.
Like I wouldn't say specifically the lyrics or what he's singing.
Yeah.
But the guitar work sings in a different way.
It was a cool song. I didn't like. I don't know about the band though. I haven't heard anything else about the band. But are they terrible?
They're not good.
Okay.
Like I wouldn't say anything else they did stood out.
Okay. But they are definitely not an emo band or a punk band or whatever we both thought it was.
Yeah, we thought wrong of the name.
There's got to be what was I thinking? There's another band that's got a name like theirs that
I don't know shit about emo bands.
yeah.
And I don't know. I really know very little about punk.
At the Drive-In, is that one? Does that sound familiar?
It does sound like.
I
Isn't
think-
that a punk cover band?
I no, that's the Me First and the Gimme Gimmes.
I know you're right.
At the Drive-In, I think that's probably what we were both thinking of.
Probably.
It's, you know,
'Cause I
Parkway
think they
Drive at the Drive-In.
I was
Yeah.
like, are they in the same vein as
No.
like Real
It-
Big Fish?
It had no.
I don't know.
It had drive in the fucking name, and we both are stupid and just associated it.
No, I'm stupid. I was going to say, I'm not stupid.
Yeah.
Totally stupid. Yeah, I know you shouldn't disagree. I'm a fucking moron.
I was just going, I was just making noises when he was saying it.
Yeah.
Well.
I'll point it out when you're lying. So far, you're hitting straight truth. But I'm also the reason that this is one song longer on the end.
Yeah, I can only go 4.
I had to go 5 for this one.
I couldn't.
I had to include that last one.
Okay. Yeah, all right, let's go there.
So the last one is the band that everybody shits on.
And you put this on, it sucked.
Really?
I fucking hate this band.
So this is Nickelback.
I don't. Why do I say hate? I don't hate. I just won't listen to them. Every song sounds the same to me.
Okay.
I don't like Chad
Kroger.
Kroger's face.
Okay.
And do you know the story behind this? Who thinks they put the whole Nickelback as a shit band?
Brian Posehn.
Yeah.
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 But here's the thing. Their first couple albums, very formulaic, very produced.
Right.
They switched drummers. They put out 2 albums like this,
Okay.
which are a little heavier, a little more. I wouldn't say they're good, but these guys are shit on, like way more than they should have been.
Yeah.
These 2 albums though are really
Here's the thing.
kind of
is,
nice.
I don't think they should have been shit on. I think they should have just been ignored.
Okay.
And I'm not saying that in a bad way.
I get
it's
that.
Just, it's what I do. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought of Nickelback. And the funny thing is, I should have because of this list. You know, I should have thought of one song, but I can't.
You couldn't think of a song because everyone thinks of look at this photograph. By the way, I found a clip of somebody just changing it to graph.
Yeah.
So just look at this graph over and over again.
You're
I sent it
terrible.
to my wife and she howls
Okay.
because it's so stupid. It's a picture of him holding up a graph.
Yeah.
Look at this graph.
Yeah. What the hell is
So
that on
dumb.
Joey's head? Get some fucking lyrics, bro. Anyway.
There may be another album after the 2 heavier ones.
Yeah.
Where I've watched somebody rip it apart.
Yeah.
And they're like, wait a second, is Nickelback racist? They're not.
Okay.
They're not. It's just, it happened to be like the video was shot.
Very, yeah.
It was just weird.
Suggestively?
Wouldn't even suggest it. It was just a weird video.
Right.
And it's like, why is that black woman on a separate stage? Separate but equal. What did you say? Yeah. It's one of those.
Yeah.
But this is, I actually like this album. The problem is everything they do that sounds like it could be better is tinged with knowing that they're like everyone knows they're douchebags, even though they may not be.
I don't think they are.
In interviews, Chad Kroger's really cool.
Yeah.
And he was.
I mean, I wouldn't know if he was really cool, but
Well, I
he's
mean,
not-
as
he's
far
not
as
an
interviews
ass.
go,
Yeah.
he's not a dick.
Right.
He says, people make fun of us. I gotta eat it.
Right.
It's just how we live.
Right. He makes you feel bad.
This is a brother band.
It is?
The bassist is Mike Kroger,
Get out of here.
which is why they were very close with Pantera.
really?
And after Dime died, they kind of stopped hanging out so much
Okay.
because Vinny couldn't stand to see them together.
Really?
It hurts. Think about it. He
I
worked with
know.
his brother for his life.
Yeah, I know, but
His entire life.
You
Imagine.
disassociate with your friends?
Well, I don't
because
know.
of that?
I don't know how fucking close they were.
Oh, I thought you said they hung out.
They hung out, but those guys hung out with everybody.
They did. They hung out with. When I found out that Pantera and Skid Row were very good friends, I was like, "What?
Yeah,
That's very weird."
not really.
I don't know.
Think
They were
about.
drinkers back then.
I would say,
yeah.
think about the guys who partied.
Right.
Pantera was in the middle of everybody.
Right.
It's like, oh, we're gonna go hang out with Megadeth.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna hang out with Slayer. Oh, is Pantera gonna be there? Oh yeah. Dime and Vinny are gonna. It was always Dime and Vinny because Phil was
Yeah.
off shooting up, and Rex was. I don't know where Rex was. I have no jokes.
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't know enough. Like Rex is so quiet and never really goes
Right.
off. You never know where he was.
Yeah.
But you always knew Dime and Vinny were gonna be there, and they were the party guys. And even like the guys from Nickelback got to know them.
Right.
Chad and Mike Kroger hung out with them. To the point where on this same album, this is after Dime passed away,
Right.
wrote a song called Side of a Bullet.
Okay.
Sorry. Apparently Rite Aid wants me to know that I shoved it under my fat roll. Mind your fucking business. Where do you hide your phone?
In my pocket.
Yeah, I couldn't get to that right now. It's gonna come out with fucking skin marks. Not skid, skin. I broke them.
It's like, you know what I just witnessed? you know the videos? I mean, because Dave and I, we send reels back and forth to each other all day long to just make each other crack up. And there's one where girls with small boobs watch girls with big boobs. They put like pots and stuff. They hold stuff. I just witnessed that in real time with your phone. You just stuffed it away to make it stop making noise in your body.
Not in my body. I didn't put it in my ass. I've never tried to put a phone in my ass. Maybe other things, not a phone. No, but I tucked it under my fucking belly. It's not in my pants.
I know.
It didn't have skin. I got it under the shirt. I got it above the shirt. We're okay.
Oh, God. Okay, I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry?
I don't know.
Because I just pulled the phone out of a void?
Just the way you did it.
Did you ever watch Futurama?
No.
So, Futurama, there's a robot. His name is Bender.
Yeah, I know the basics, yeah.
So there's an episode. It's a what if episode. They have a thing, the what if machine. And they ask it, what if Bender turned into a human?
Right.
So he becomes human, and all of a sudden he's just eating, smoking, and drinking. He ends up being like 1,000 pounds.
Right.
So he's sitting there, and he ends up like he yells party, and then they all have a giant party together, and they realize like they ask him a question, and he's just not responding. It's like he's dead. It's like, when did he die? Like, probably around the time the party started. That was just the woos he's been yelling this whole time. He's been yelling woo.
Yeah.
It's just air escaping the fat rolls, and they push him woo. And then he goes, and here's a cheese sandwich.
Ah, gross.
Yes, fucking gross. But yeah, so I just pulled my phone out of the void. Thanks. So yeah, Nickelback, they get a lot of shit. Before I shoved the phone into Narnia.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, why are you apologizing?
Because you made me feel bad about being comfortable calling you fat in the beginning of the episode.
I did call you on it.
And then you stuffed something in it, and I didn't want to call it out because I felt bad.
Yeah, you couldn't stop. I watch you not be able to stop too. That's right. Cry it out.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. I don't even know you.
Where I was going?
Narnia.
Oh, okay.
Nickelback.
So we were able to trace this one back.
Yeah.
So with this album, they have a song called "Side of a Bullet."
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. That's where we're going.
It's about
Dime,
and it's about the senseless killing of Dimebag Darrell,
right?
And the murder of. There were 4 other people who died that day.
Were there?
Yeah, it was him
and a couple of.
It was him, a roadie. It was him, a roadie, a security guy for the venue, and
Right.
like 2 people in the crowd.
Wow.
Yeah, and then the cops.
Sure, I knew that, but
Yeah, it gets put so far in the background.
right.
But very importantly, it is there. Mm-hmm. And what ends up being interesting is that his legacy is still going.
Oh yeah.
Like forget that Pantera is still on tour. That's one thing. There are new guitarists who weren't alive that get to listen to Dime and still go.
And want to, yeah.
And want to be
emulate him.
Everybody wants to be Dime.
Right.
It's the same thing. Everyone wants to be Tony Iommi. Everyone wants to be Dime. Nobody ever goes, I want to be, I'm trying to think of a guitar. I want to be Adrian Smith. I guess some people might.
Yeah.
But everyone wants to be Dime at some point. Everyone wants to be Zakk Wylde. Should you want to? I don't know.
Yeah.
But
is he a bad person?
No, it's not that he's a bad person. It's just his stuff became very formulaic and very, chunk squeal.
Yeah.
Becomes that. We joke about, you can pick out a Black Label Society song by the Squeals.
Right.
which is why when we played on one of the lists when it was it was the Blacklist. The songs with Black in the title.
Yeah.
Black Utopia. Because he's the Zach Wild's the guitarist on it. And so the second you hear those squeals, there he is.
There he is, yeah.
Once you hear it, you can't unhear it. But with Nickelback, I really thought this was a shift from their previous albums because the other stuff was like a little bit emotional, a little bit, poppy. But
radio rock.
These were a couple of good kick in the face songs. This album specifically has a couple of really good songs. And then it has like two ballads, and then the last song on the album is just a fun song. At the end of every one of their albums, they usually put like a song that has nothing to do with the rest of the album.
Okay.
On this one, it was Rockstar.
Okay.
And it's got kind of an acoustic guitar feel.
I know that song. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the last song on the album?
That's the last song on the album.
And they released it as a single. Okay.
Because it was so
countryish.
Yes. Right? The next album, the last song is This Afternoon. And it's just talking about sitting outside, hanging out, smoking pot this afternoon.
Right.
They're just like party songs. I think that's kind of fun.
Okay. I'm never buying an album.
I wouldn't ask you to. No. I wouldn't even recommend it.
Oh, okay.
If you think I paid for Nickelback songs?
No, that's what Spotify's for.
Yeah, I'm talking before that.
Oh.
It's the,
It's true they've been around since the 90s too.
No, I don't know about the 90s.
Yeah.
Is it 90s? Jesus.
Look it up. Bring it up now.
Just search.
Get those little dick beaters working, all right?
These dick beaters are working harder than you fucking think. Not punching you in the goddamn neck. Okay, this album was 2005.
Right.
Now we're going to go to artists.
Yeah, and if that's like the fourth album, think about it. Come on, 1997. Come on, where's their first album?
I'm going to stab you in the legs.
Why?
96.
I was so close.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. But I don't identify with that level of Nickelback.
I'm not going to say what you identify as.
I identify as a fucking problem.
So, yeah, Nickelback sucks.
Yeah, Nickelback does suck. But I do think they have like one or two good songs in the mix. There was a performance of Figured You Out from Sturgis in the early 2000s. That's the other thing. They're like huge with like biker clubs. Like the biker benefits Daytona and like Bike Week and Sturgis, they play shows at those.
Right.
So does Fozzy though. So really, where's the taste?
Don't they play like SeaWorld and stuff too?
Do they?
I don't know.
No, that's a dolphin.
I know there's one place down in Florida that plays all those old-timey 90s bands that were cool. And
it's SeaWorld?
I don't know. Maybe Universal?
Are they trying to get the whales to kill themselves?
I don't know. I think it's SeaWorld.
Terrible.
I don't know.
Just awful.
Yeah.
So anyway, these are good songs by bad bands. Apparently, he doesn't like Nickelback at all. Like, they have no redeeming quality.
No.
Okay, that's fine.
It's not.
I agree to some extent.
Wait. I said this. I'm saying it wrong. I have no opinion.
Okay. After hearing the song, you didn't like the song either.
Right.
So it's your opinion still stands that they suck dick.
They're not. Wow. Okay. It's a little strong, but no. I just have a non-opinion of Nickelback. You bring up Nickelback, I go, oh shit, yeah, they do exist. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
That apparently exists in history.
Yeah, look at this photograph.
And in my brain, you're thinking, why don't you take that and shove it into that void in between? You motherfucker.
Oh, man.
So for now, this has been Great Songs by Bad Bands. I am Basher.exe on Instagram.
Yep, I'm Nugs29 on Instagram. Find us on hitthestagepodcast.com.
Yes.
You can find us on Hit Stage Podcast on Instagram.
Mike and Dave Hit the Stage on YouTube.
On YouTube, yeah, we put Mike and Dave in the beginning of it. I know it screws everything up.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, whatever.
We'll figure it out someday.
Yeah.
Not today.
Apparently, Mike and Dave is some movie.
Mike and Dave need wedding dates.
Yeah, whatever it is. And every time you type it in, I'm like, all right, well, I guess we can kind of work off of that somehow, maybe.
Probably not.
No, probably not.
No.
You're right.
No.
All right. I have to go.
Pee, don't lie.
Yeah, pee and get a drink and
Yeah, I need a drink. Maybe lunch.
yeah, maybe something to eat.
It's been a while. It's been like a whole hour. It's been more than that. Anyway, two plugs. The Weege Bandcamp. Look up their album Searchlights. Check it out. It's really awesome. Anytime they have a show, I'm going to start plugging. I'm going to plug through Instagram. I'm going to link them to it. They're awesome. Check them out. It's a good time for everybody. And Unworked Apparel. We need to start getting people to realize how awesome John is and how awesome his work is. Yeah. I will be getting a new hoodie because my hoodie finally got a rip in the arm after a decade. So it's time to re-up the hoodie. And I'm going to get some shirts made.
Awesome.
For me.
Awesome.
I'm not making merch.
Okay.
If we do, it's going to be through him either way.
Sure.
But yeah, oh gush, I'm getting a new shirt.
All right, bye.
It's better than putting it as a background. So for now, take care of each other. Take care of yourselves.
Hail Halford.
Hail Halford.